Woo! So everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Pliyo and we have not one but two banners to talk about today. So without further ado, let's look into the latest outfit. What do we think about Glenn looking like a barbarian? Honestly, I love this style. If I was designing outfits, I would go for this kind of styles because I think this is exactly what I expect in my Final Fantasy game. It reminds me of Kimari Ronso. The shoulder pads are amazing, and look at these biceps, look at these arms. He looks really good, really powerful. I love this. I love this. I don't understand the M. Is this for materia, for monster hunter, for... I don't know. I don't understand. But look at this, even this detail. The face, the looking on his face is really good, man. If you're a Glenn main, I think this is for you. If you're only Glens, this is 100% for you. So, what do we think? Now let's look into the stats, which is what we are here to discuss, right? Parrot Cap'n. Reprieve, one of the most important abilities to have in the game. Not only you come back to life, like Krillin using the Dragon Balls to summon Shenron to bring Goku back to life to fight Nappa and Vegeta. Not only that, you also are immune for 10 seconds, which is like really powerful, and you can play around that to cheese your fight to overcome the most difficult parts of a given boss. Top stuff, really useful. Pirate Pauldron, physical and magic defense 20%, HP 10%. Before, we were seeing in the Academy event physical and magic ward plus 15% defense. Now this is 5% extra, and also you get HP, which is extremely powerful for a tank, right? So this is one of the most useful, the most useful outfit in my opinion for Glenn. Really good, especially now that he has the role of a tank and he's going more toward those kind of abilities. Pirate's Glaive, at level 120, it does 664 physical attack. It has. This is not the highest stat we have seen, but with the cost of 4 ATB, it deals 800% physical non-elemental damage to all enemies. It can crit, provoke and veil are applied, and it also applies HP gain. What is HP gain, you might be wondering? So you can go to help, battle, then buff and debuffs, and then you will see there the list of all the buff and debuffs. HP gain, as far as I know, it's a new one, and you can think about this as life steal. It will not increase the max HP of your units. What it does is that every time you are using your C abilities or your ultimate C abilities, you recover 8% of HP, which is extremely powerful because this can help your healer, or you can start thinking about bringing enough healer or maybe no healer at all, which is even better, right? No healer at all, just full DPS, full support, and try to sustain your party with abilities like this one. This is extremely interesting, extremely useful. So, really good. Then boost physical defense 46 points, boost magical defense 39 points. As far as I remember, we have only one weapon with these abilities, which is Viper Galbert, if I said that right, from Seed. It has the same stats, which are weapons that are aimed at having them in the second row, right? Which is where you want to put your physical defense or magic defense. This is nice to have, really nice. And then it breaks cross seal. Top stuff for a tank that can support the party. Really useful. If Glenn could get a bit more love and we could see something else in the future, like Elemental Imperial, wow, he will be, with these two things, with this outfit and this weapon, he will start getting closer and closer to being there in the top units. Unfortunately, the only challenge with Glenn is that he doesn't have many weapons that are extremely useful. He's good on water, physical water damage, and that's basically it, unfortunately. As far as I remember, of course. Now, there is also a hidden thing here, which is Mythril Slasher, right? At max level, it has 674 magic attack, and with the cost of 4 ATB, it deals magical water damage to all enemies, which is what we need in the existing guild battle that is running right now. And when buff is granted to self, water resist is decreased mid to all enemies, and it can go up to high, and also provoke is applied. I wonder how provoke is going to work when you have 2 units with provoke. I guess, I don't know, the last one wins or the first one. Don't know. I don't know. If anybody knows the answer, please let me know. Let us know so we can learn from each other. Now, it boosts magic attack 62 points. That's the highest we can get in our abilities for now, at least. And boosts water potency 39 points. It breaks triangle sigil. Very nice. So our abilities, this weapon as a secondary is really, really good. The challenge that I have with this weapon is that it starts with mid. It doesn't start with high right away. And at the same time, it's the first time we are seeing, as far as I remember, water resistance down to all enemies at the same time. Or maybe I'm missing something, but so really good to have for the guild fight. This is like a really good option because then the same person that can do, he can. Angel has many things to like magical defense up, physical defense up, things like that. He can also do veil and provoke with his weapon, although it's physical water damage, which is not what we need. But then he can also support your party with this one. Probably good to consider this in the guild battle. Maybe. Angel doesn't have Imperial, so there is that. We will need to think about what will be the best combination for the guild fight. Overall, this is a decent weapon. And the best thing about this banner is that it's featured. It's featured, so these weapons are going to stay with us forever. Thank you, Applebot. It was about goddamn time. Now, the challenge comes with the second banner that we have to discuss today. Because this banner, as you can see, is only aimed at premium currency, only Wasteland Krakens, which is really disappointing, especially since this banner is called Beginners Returning Limit Break Draw. I think the beginner part is not really... I don't think that's the best name. So that's disappointing because normally you will be able, even in the Ever Crisis banners, right, which are also limited in a way, you can use your tickets. But here, not even the tickets, right? Okay, I appreciate this cheaper, quote unquote, if 500 red crystal cheaper, but still, right? If we look into the stamps, maybe a positive thing out of this banner is that with maybe 2 to 3 pulls, you could get 2 copies. Especially on your first pull, you already get 1 copy. So maybe just 1 pull could be a thing if you are missing a few copies to complete any of these weapons. You have plenty of pages to select. I have to say, for Krakens or Cthulhu's, I think this is one of the best banners if you want to put 2k or 1k in the game and then get to OB10 plus 20 of those weapons that you were missing just because you want to, a bit of extra stats. Maybe that's a good thing for Cthulhu's. But I don't think this is beginner friendly at all. So I'm bittersweet about this one. If we look into the outfits, the 2 ones that I will highlight is Tifa and Aerith. I think I said this when New Year started. Blue Daffodil is still one of the most useful weapons to have in Tifa because of the exploit witness and because now she masters many elements thanks to this outfit actually, which is like almost Arcanum. Arcanum is 35, all the elements are here, and Reprieve, coming back to life, being immune, all of that. Extremely useful if you don't have it, but that means that you are perhaps a whale coming to the game right now. So if for newer whales into the game, wow, this banner is for you. This banner is actually for you. That counts as beginner, yeah, but it's a beginner whale, which is a different type of beginner. Same with this one. Aerith is the one, these 2. If you are a whale coming to the game, congrats. I hope you enjoy Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Then you can also have Festive Crimson Attire, also Reprieve, New Year Protection, Healing Potency 20%, HP, etc. Plus this one, which is the best utility weapon to have in a magic fight. Magic attack increase, magic defense increase, boost magic to all allies. Extremely useful in all scenarios involving magic. Then the other ones are not so noteworthy. Just one thing on the design. Can you see this design? I honestly think the Barbarian one looks way better than this one. especially like these boots, looks a bit, don't know. Stream Slasher, these weapons are, in this day and age, you need 3 of these weapons, 1 in each unit at least, to boost your something attack, right? Either physical attack or magic attack. I think when I'm reviewing this part, most of you will know already, but just in case there is a new whale coming to the game, Vanguard style physical attack in this day and age is really neat. Water Blade and Cannon are the same, only an element, 35% damage, not really the thing we will be looking for. Bahamut Garb is interesting because it boosts the attack to all your party, 5 points, which is like 5% extra. Not bad, it can work in physical and magical. And this one focuses on physical ability damage. The key thing about this weapon is perhaps one of the best weapons for physical attack because also boosts physical ability potency. And these weapons tend to be in the second row as well. So having boost physical ability potency works in all the fights, while Stream Slasher boosts water potency, so it only works in water fights. Same with Tranquility. Tranquility does provoke and build and water damage. I have been using this for the crash fight. I still haven't managed because I didn't put the time. But, good to consider. But I think, again, this banner is 100% for whales, so skip. And now the key question of the whole video is about this one. Should we pull on this banner? Personally, I'm gonna try to skip everything. Because I need to save. I always say, save 140k, and I went down because I pull on Aerith, etc. I really want to save. The second anniversary is closer than what we think. It's closer. It's closer and closer. We are almost in June, and it will be in September. So keep that in mind. Sometimes we cannot perform at our best because we need to save for another event, unless of course you're a whale or a kraken and then you don't mind. So, but for me, that I'm trying to become a low spender, I need to skip all of this. So that's my personal recommendation: skip all of this, even though it's extremely good. Unless of course you're a Glen main. Glen mains, if you want to have Glen as your tank and you don't have Barret or Angel and you don't care about those, then this is for you then. And this is it. What do you think about all this stuff? We still have the Ever Crisis for a few more days, the Ever Crisis Academy. This one will last until June 19th and this one until June 12th. So we still have plenty of time if you change your mind or something, which is always good. What do we think about this? And this is it. As I always say, if you like this type of content, please consider throwing a like and subscribe to the channel. Until the next time, cheerios! Bye-bye.